last night, yesterday, a gentleman called me. He sounded a bit elderly, and he said that I come highly recommended by someone, another one of my clients, which is a good client. And I started doing routine things. For all those who don't know, I have a roti business, and it's like a Guyanese roti business. You can order your roti or your Guyanese things and whatever else. And him asked me the price of the roti them, and I gave him the price, and he said he wanted $6 roti them. So I have two $6 rotis. But he was like talking like a whole lot and whatever else. So we did establish that I would make 3 dozen rotis. He wanted them wrapped individually because obviously apparently he was having like a fish fry or something like that. So he said he wants the rotis to be delivered to the area where Junior Low lives. That is somebody I know, and whatever else. So I said to him, I do know where Junior Low lives, but I cannot recall the directions directly because I haven't been there in a long time. Anyway, he said it's easy to find, whatever. And I know that Junior Low's residence is easy to find. Anyway, so he knows the price. You want 3 dozen rotis at $60. So 3 12s would be 36. So that's 36 by 60, right? Now 36 by 60 is $2,160. And I didn't, at the time, I didn't tell him about delivery because I told him I'll call him back to confirm on everything that we're doing. Anyway, Thursday came and I was trying to call him, and apparently his phone was, I don't know if his battery was dead, if he was out of range, whatever. I couldn't get him. I called him for like 2.5 hours straight. I couldn't get him. I finally got him late in the evening, say 4 o'clock, and he said his battery was dead. So I said, okay, come on, tell me what type of which one of the $6 roti I have, because I have two type of $6 roti. I have the paratha and I have the chapati. The paratha flakes, the chapati doesn't. He said he doesn't want anything that flakes. He wants it as simple as possible. So the simplest roti is a chapati. So I said, okay, fine. So he said, what's the cost? I said, 2,160. He said, what? So I said, yes. I said, it's 3 dozen roti. You understand? Anyway, so I said 3 dozen rotis would be 2,160 plus delivery would be $300. He then went on to say, but he asked me where I live. So I said Greenvale Road, and he said that Greenvale Road is just a stone throw away from Junior Low's place. So I said, yeah, but it's not in the commercial town and you still have to pay for delivery. He said, all right, okay, whatever. Anyway, 4 o'clock, we start get ready the roti and whatever. When we finish, it was about after 6 minutes to 7, night come down and whatever. The roti them finish, wrap everything. All I have to do is leave out. So I asked my friend to drop me around there, and I told her I'll go into the town and she'll drop me around there. It so happened that when I went out to my gate to take a taxi, the taxi was empty. So I took advantage of that, and I told the taxi driver, you know what, can you take me X place and I'll pay you? And he said, yeah, man. So I messaged my friend and I said, you know what, I'm just taking the taxi straight there. On our way there, I called him and I said I need the directions. And I gave the phone to the taxi driver. The taxi driver put on the phone, so it's obvious that he didn't give the taxi driver the directions. Anyway, I asked the taxi driver, I said, what's up? What did he say? He said, we should meet him at Midway Mall instead of going to the house, and he'll come and meet us. So the taxi driver turned on to the mall, and he called me back and said, you know what, we should just make one thing and come around there. When I get to OMG, I make a right after OMG and follow the road. Immediately, I started recollecting or recollecting where Junior Low lives. And I went right ahead. And I told the taxi driver, you know what, he wants us to come around there. Anyway, before we got there, he said, how much do I have for you? I said 2,460. And he said, what? Me said $1,000. I said, sir, I do this business all the time. This is not something that I am not accustomed to. I do this all the time. How could I tell you that 3 dozen rotis at $6 cost $1,000? He said that me tell him that him can recall. I said, sir, me in my right mind would I never tell you that. Not for 3 dozen roti. You understand? Anyway, he said, alright, come. He gave me the impression as though he lives beside Junior Low's house. So when me get to Junior Low's house now, me can get to him house. And he started asking me if me know where all them people that live. And I said, sir, I don't know these people. You just need to give me the directions so me can get to the house. I have to end up calling Junior. I said, Junior, you can remind me of the directions to your house, please? So Junior was like, you coming to my house? I'm not home now. And I'm like, no, I'm not coming to you. It's like your neighbor is telling me that as long as I find your house, I can find his house. So Junior will give me the directions. Anyway, we find Junior Low house and we reach. Taxi drive up in the yard. Firstly, when I got there, he was on his phone. It's obvious me coming a taxi because taxi at Jamaica a red plate and a red plate taxi me coming out. Him there on his phone and him a laugh and him a skin teeth and me say, sir, the taxi is waiting. You understand? He come off his phone. I wasn't expecting you tonight. And that the man said to me, huh? Me said the adrenaline just start pumping on me right away. Like me just start getting mad. Me said, sir, I'm very precise with time. When customers give me a time, I always write it down. And whatever. Even if I miss a detail, I'm not gonna miss something big like that. You specifically said that I should come drop off the rotis Thursday evening. Anytime Thursday evening. And that is what I'm doing now. Him can't recall telling me that because the fish fries tomorrow morning and how him would tell me that. Mr. Sir, I'm just go off away you tell me. You understand? Me say anyway, the point is you told me to come this evening, anytime this evening, and I'm here. Here are the rotis. I hand him the rotis. He might examine the roti and this and that and whatever. Then here him gonna tell me no. All because him never tell me if he come this evening and he wasn't expecting me. Him not have no money for me. Him have to go call Junior and ask him for your smalls. I saw me I look upon the man and I say, sir, you don't do business like that, you know? Me say, if you knew that you could not have paid for these rotis, you should have said something to me and then give me the decision to say, well, alright, you can do this and you can do that this way. You understand? And me I said, this is really, what kind of crosses me meet up with, like on today, like seriously, you understand? Then hear him now, alright. Him a go in his pocket, this is all he have, he take out $1,000 give me. Me must take up myself and come back to him $1,500 balance. I wonder if him knows say me can just go to somebody and ask them for $1,500. Because $1,500 is not no money, especially for me take up myself and go back to him house or go back to wherever to get that the balance of the money. And him gonna pay back my taxi fare. That is time. You understand? I don't have time for waste. Me vex, the adrenaline a pump, usually more than behave, hysterical and behave, crazy and mad and whatever. And me say, you know what? You're a Christian, you have to shine your light to the world. You're in a world of darkness, them things are going to happen to you and people are going to want to see as a Christian how you behave. You understand? You must stop, you must think. And me have a temper. And you don't want to get me upset because when me upset, me mad enough. And I decide, say, you know what? Me nah say nothing to this man. I walked away, me take the $1,000. Me dey want to grab the roti them back out of his hand. And me say, you know what, that is not professional. I said, okay sir. Me take the $1,000, me go back in at the taxi and me say, enjoy the rest of the evening sir. And me drive off. After me drive off and the taxi driver drop me wherever else me need to go, call Junior Law and me tell him exactly what happened. And me say, Junior, I don't ever want to see, hear, talk to, have no dealings with a man there. Take $1,500 from him tomorrow, after him sell off whatever he might do, and make sure say me get my $1,500. And Junior say him understand, him gonna do it for me. May I make this video because people are so dishonest. The first dishonest part in him is when him tell me, say, me tell him $1,000 for roti. I would never do that. $1,000 for 3,000 roti, me not make that mistake there. Even if me off by 20 or $100 or even $200, me not off by $1,000. Me not give nobody the wrong price. $1,000. The second thing, him dishonest in the time when him say him want the roti them. Him say him want the roti them X time. We bring the roti X time, and him really have a look upon me and tell me say him never tell me that. That's a utter rubbish. You understand? And you know, me said to the taxi driver, I mean, me can incriminate myself like that because the man could, me can post this video on YouTube, the man can dead, and then you hear say, me kill him for $1,500. Me not do that because me can't ask anybody, look how much people me know when me can't call them and say, me can't get $1,500. You understand? Turn to the taxi driver and me say, when you watch the news at Jamaica and you see people are dead out there and you feel sorry for them and you wonder why them dead, things like these what them do to people, and then talk to a hothead. And me said to the driver, say, what if I was a hothead? We didn't have a knife on me or a gun or something and just shot him for $1,500, and you have people out there will kill people for less than that. You understand? Yet sometimes you look on people too hard and kill you. No, if him did say he was a man and the man do rotis and the man come and the man is a hothead roti maker and him not have the man money, the man don't have shot him, kill him, done him for him money because him a ramp, he's playing. You understand? And me tell Junior, me say, if him did even say to me, say, I'm having a fish fry, me know how them things going on because you need capital to buy the food, the stationery, all the things that you are going to need for the fish fry. Me know how the food business go. Me know how catering and them something they go. Me know say you can even short $100. Things happen. Talk to me. I'm not an unreasonable person. Talk to me. Tell me, say, yo, you don't have the money. I credit you and credit the road to them. And then him would say, oh, you know Junior Low? Me know Junior Low. Me can't credit you the roti. I bet the man they tell me that now if you look on me and lie blatantly. And them something that I just don't like. And I really handled the situation way better than how I would usually handle it in the past, because usually when I get mad and say things I'm not supposed to say. I mean, I'm not a physical person. I not get physical with people. But when I say some things that I shouldn't say, and it's business, and at the end of the road, and at the end of the day, he's still a client. You understand? Although he's a bad client. But me like how I handle the situation. I'm glad I never explode like how I usually do. It's over and done with. I don't know if I will ever get that $1,500. But to be honest, I'd rather him keep the $1,500 and I not ever see him again nor talk to him again, because he's a devious person. Anyway, thanks for listening. Thanks for watching my video. My rant. You know, my mini rant. And don't leave without subscribing, you know. Subscribe to my vlog. And you can click on the link below to check out my other channels. I'll see you when I see you.